poetry, art, and math all working in magical synchronicity. It's the perfect game. Tetris?
Tetris.
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 Tetris. I don't get it.
Steve, what was the most striking thing about the real-life story this movie is based on that drew you to the project?
I think the fact that some guy's willing to risk everything to go into the Soviet Union, which was an incredibly scary place back then, and risk everything to get the rights for a game which is totally unproven. Yeah, that was quite an amazing thing. It was quite a heroic thing, but also Alexey's story as well. This guy who invented a game, and he was willing to risk everything as well, probably even more so than Henk, to get his game to the world. Yeah, so I think it's a lot of bravery from these guys to get something that they really believed in out there.
What was it like writing a script, adapting this real story into a movie?
It's kind of like making any movie. It's a roller coaster ride. Honestly, if you went out and made a movie tomorrow, there'd be a lot of challenges, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things would fall through. You'd create a cut and it would be a little different than you thought, and you'd have to go back, and it doesn't matter what level of filmmaking you're at, it's always a challenge. Always.
How does it feel to get your life story kind of made into a movie?
Well, I'm very excited with the movie. Probably that's the most important day in my life, So that's the first computer game which the movie are made of, So I'm very proud of my small baby.
It's like an out-of-body experience, It's like, wow, that guy's actually pretending to be me, And so sometimes you play a computer game and you're controlling a character. Well, there's that character. Darren is my character. He's my player character.
I guess how do the real-life subjects of the movie feel about it? Do you feel like you captured them properly?
I think they're pretty happy. Yeah, I think they're pretty happy. We were really lucky because they're both obviously still here with us, and they were both intimately involved in the creative process. And so they came in after I wrote a draft, gave all of their notes, and they were all really helpful, very specific notes about what it was like to be in Moscow in 1999 and what it was like around there. And so I feel like it was really additive, and I think they're really excited.
We went over the script. Alexey and I went over the script. Gosh, how many nights we spent going over the script and fighting with the writer. This is the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Alexey had all kinds of, and I did too. In the end, I think we struck a great balance. So the bits that we fought for was making the Soviet Union authentic in the movie, and the feelings that I had when I went there. I didn't know whether I was going to come away with a deal or whether I was going to end up in a gulag. So, it's like going to North Korea today and try to meet somebody in a ministry on a tourist visa. You're not going to do it.
Well, I'm very excited, and I like the movie. The movie is very good, believe me. I am very excited. I never expect anything like that from movie, because it's a very original genre and wonderful actors, and it's a real thriller, So you will have a good time today, guys.
What do you hope audiences take away from this film?
Friendship trumps countries. All of the bullshit that's going on between countries today. We are friends. He's Russian, I'm American, originally Dutch, but I'm American. Doesn't matter. We are friends first. And, all people in the world can be friends and will be friends once we get rid of the people at the top who have other ideas.
Not too bad.